headset, yeah.
Well, you only want one on at a time.
Right, but I gotta be able to do this through both.
Third down handoff for Cumberland Valley. Short gain, brings up fourth down.
Walker on the carry. Brought down by Joe Danello. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Third down handoff for Cumberland Valley.
So should I just open the search for it? Or
I just emailed you the link.
okay.
Thank you.
It'll be 1st and 10. Bishop McDevitt at the CB 38-yard line.
You guys are closest, so I gotta take my mask off a second. That's a hot mic. Okay, so just. Oh, yeah. Okay. Keep it down. Yeah. Now, how you are, Mr. Easton? You look sight.
Marquise Williams on the carry for McDevitt. Gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Direct Powell's pass intended for Camille Foster. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 from the 37. Powell's pass in the end zone intended for Camille Foster. It'll be 4th and 8 at the 37. Corey Kalinowski on to punt for the Crusaders. Kalinowski's punt. Inside the 5, but there is a flag down on the play. Penalty marked off against Cumberland Valley for 5 yards will bring up 4th down and 3 from the CB 32.
So I sent it to you. Just making sure Mr. Bryan's all set.
McDevitt gets a 4th and 3 after running into the kicker penalty, bringing up 4th and 3 from the 32-yard line.
Left pass complete to Deidre Tinker. First down, Crusaders.
McDevitt gets to extend the drive there after running into a kicker penalty, if you guys couldn't hear before. McDevitt had a quick 3-and-out stop on Cumberland Valley for the first drive, and now they took over after a short punt where they went 3-and-out, but running into the kicker penalty kept the drive going. Baco's in motion, another handoff to Marquise.
There, 2. I moved that.
Marquise Williams on the carry, tackled by Max Wilkin.
I'm going to mount this up there.
It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 10.
Powell comes out in the gun with Bacos and Williams beside him. 3 normal receivers there. Cumberland Valley sends a blitz, gets out of his hand quick.
Pass complete to Camille Foster. Run out of bounds by Troy Collard. It'll be first down, 1st and goal for Bishop McDevitt from the 3.
Heavy package in, 2 tight ends. Riley Robel in at fullback. Marquise bounces out wide and is in for a touchdown, but it looks like there's going to be a hold on McDevitt.
Marquise Williams goes in for the McDevitt touchdown, but
A flag on the play.
holding against Bishop McDevitt.
So we just use this tomorrow. I tweeted that on this.
That penalty is going to push McDevitt back to the 16. 1st and goal from the 16 here. Two wide receivers right, Leck back in the pistol.
Williams on the carry. Short gain of 1. That'll be 2nd and goal at the 15.
Worst case is you have to sign it. You have that social media password.
Pass complete to Omari Hopkins inside the 5. Third down and goal at the 3.
Two tight ends set again. Bakos and Williams in the backfield. Easterly split out wide left. Oh.
Leg Powell's pass intended for Mario Easterly. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and goal from the 3.
This will be a big stop here for Cumberland Valley if they're able to prevent McDevitt from scoring after the penalty to extend the drive. 4th and goal. Looks like McDevitt's going to go for it. Powell back in the gun. Easterly and Hopkins out left with Foster backside. Another pass. Connects with Easterly for the touchdown.
Leg Powell completes to Mario Easterly for the Crusader touchdown.
McDevitt ran a little pick route there with Amari running the slant and freeing Mario Easterly wide open for an out route. Well-designed play there.
Mikey Chia's point after is good. With 6:52 to play in the first quarter, Bishop McDevitt 7, Cumberland Valley nothing. You don't see too many 39-yard drives to take 11 plays.
Yeah, the holding on 1st and goal pushed McDevitt back, but some couple good, well-designed plays there, especially on the touchdown with that pick route to free Mario up and get him wide open for the score.
And one thing I wanted to say is Marquise does not look like he has any rust on him so far.
Nah, he came back earlier this week, came back to practice. He looked good. He thought he'd be 100%, and so far it looks like he is.
He's wearing a different number now. Gabriel Hayes and Kellen Walker back deep for Cumberland Valley. Mikey Chia, kickoff for Bishop McDevitt.
Russo with a big hit.
Kellen Walker on the return. Dropped by Ryan Russo.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Cumberland Valley at the 23.
Cumberland Valley comes back onto the field with quarterback Isaac Sines taking over from his own 23. Bunch left, one receiver backside, Sines in the pistol. Looks like a speed option left, but he turns into a pass. Scrambles out and tackled by Mario.
Signs on the carry. He's brought down by Mario Easterly. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Crusaders D-line did a good job stringing that one out, letting their D-backs cover there, and finally pushing them out for no gain. Signs back in the pistol. Two receivers split out right. Jet motion, looks like an ice here. Another short gain. Looks like he was brought down by Bakos again.
Kellen Walker on the carry. Brought down by Julian Bakos.
That was Kellen
3rd down
Walker.
and 10.
Brings up a 3rd and 10 from CV's own 22-yard line. Three receiver set with the tight end.
Signs is sacked on the play by Ty Kephart. It'll be 4th down, Cumberland Valley, 4th
and 17 from the 15.
Muff punt by Hopkins. Looks like there's a scrum, but it looks like he was able to get back on top of it.
Amari Hopkins on the return, fumble on the play, but McDevitt will retain possession. 1st and 10 at the Cumberland Valley 48. McDevitt 7-0 with 4:40 to play in the first quarter.
Cumberland Valley lined up in their 4-3 defense here. Looks like McDevitt's going trips left with the trio of receivers. This time Tink in the game and Joey Danello in at tight end. Empty set actually with 2 tight ends, Russo and Danello. Quick little bubble pass out to Easterly. He's able to get the edge. Finally pushed out of bounds by number 7.
Left half complete to Mario Easterly. Good for a gain of 12. Crusader 1st down at the Cumberland Valley 35. Pushed out by Isaac Signs.
Marquise Williams back in the game. 1st and 10 here. 2 receivers each side. Hand off to Williams at the middle where he's tackled by a bunch of Eagles for a short gain. Bringing up a 2nd and medium.
Marquise Williams on the carry, brought down by Abubakar Saka after a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
It was a Bubakar Sako on the stop. Lek Powell back to pass. Looking for Amari off his hands and out of bounds. Incomplete, bringing up 3rd and 7.
Lek Powell. Pass was intended for Omari Hopkins. 3rd and 7 at the 32.
Powell back to pass again, looking for Foster with a great catch. Right at the sticks. It's going to be a 1st down for McDevitt.
Powell complete to Camille Foster. Good enough for 7 yards, and Crusader 1st down.
Riley Robel back in at fullback. Powell lined up in the pistol with Marquise behind him. Easterly and Hopkins split out right. Foster backside. Cumberland Valley back in their 4-3 defense. Another handoff to Marquise, up for about a gain of 6. Bringing up a 2nd down.
Marquise Williams, gain of 7, brought down by Max Wilkin. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 here for McDevitt. Powell back in the pistol. Another handoff. Stuffed by Cumberland Valley, number 77, Ridge Crispino.
Williams stopped by Ridge Crispino for no gain. 3rd and 3.
Bringing up a 3rd and short here. McDevitt will probably go for it if they get stopped here. 3 receivers split out right. Williams to the left, flanking Powell in the gun. Another bubble pass out to Tinker. Tinker has some room. Looks like he gets the first down, bringing up a 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Left Powell complete to Dedrick Tinker inside the 15 to the 13, gain of 5, 1st down Crusaders.
Another handoff to Williams. Looks like a counter for a short gain here. Bringing up about a 2nd and 8. Marquise with the 2-yard carry.
Marquise Williams, pickup of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the 11.
Baco's back in the game at fullback. Powell in the gun with Bacos and Williams beside him. Looking for Foster. Reaches out at the goal line, waiting for a signal. And he's in. Touchdown, Camille Foster.
Left Powell complete to Camille Foster for a Bishop McDevitt Crusader touchdown.
Cumberland Valley's been giving the McDevitt receivers a lot of cushion, so it looks like the game plan's been to get it out to their playmakers in space with bubble screens and quick hitches and let them make the plays, allowing for Leck to get some easy completions and letting his athletes make the plays for him.
Mikey Chia's point after is good. With 1:07 to play in the 1st quarter, Bishop McDevitt 14.
Cumberland Valley nothing. So Alex, that was another long drive for McDevitt. They've had 2 possessions. They've had an 11-play drive and a 9-play drive. 9 plays, 47 yards. The key play there was that 3rd and 3 from the 18 where Leck hit Tink coming out of the backfield, and Mario Easterly threw a key block that allowed Tinker to get that 1st down and keep the sticks moving.
Yeah, as I said, McDevitt's been really patient on offense tonight, running the ball and allowing their playmakers to just get the ball in space with the bubble screens and quick hitches. The receivers been doing a great job blocking tonight, too, on those little bubble screens, allowing them to take short gains and stretch them out into 1st downs and keep these long drives going as they've had the first 2 possessions.
And I think Coach Wechter is really doing a nice job of mixing up the run and pass. Something that, like last week, McDevitt was very pass heavy, but tonight with Marquise back early on, it's a real nice balance.
Yeah, they had a great balance tonight, and as I said, those bubble screens are pretty much just long handoffs, so it's like running the ball, but giving different guys a look, different playmakers touching the ball, and really high percentage passes. Number 3, Gabriel Hayes with a nice return there for the Eagles to about the 35-yard line.
Gabriel Hayes on the return. Ryan Russo and Joe Grella on the stop for McDevitt.
Cumberland Valley out in the pistol. 3 wide receivers right, tight end to the left. Signs hands off on the jet sweep to number 2. Gavin Conklin with the short gain from the jet sweep.
Conklin on the carry for Cumberland Valley for a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 37.
Second and 9 for Cumberland Valley. Pistol, another jet motion. Low snap. Looks like Sign's able to get back on top of it before the Crusaders could get there, bringing up a 3rd and very long.
Signs recovers this bad snap. Loss of 7. It'll be 3rd down and 16. And that's the end of the first quarter. With your score, Bishop McDevitt 14.
Cumberland Valley, nothing.
All fans attending this event tonight are asked to wear a mask at all times. Please use social distancing and use the hand sanitizer provided at the patio areas. Mask wearing that covers the nose and mouth and social distancing must be adhered to at all times. Thank you very much for your respect and understanding.
Cumberland Valley coming back onto the field here to start the second quarter with a 3rd and 16, down 14-0. If you're McDevitt, you're probably expecting screen territory here or something, a draw, just to try and get some of the yardage back and allow for a punt. Looks like McDevitt's out here in their 3-3-5 look. 5 defensive backs on the field to try and cover for this 3rd and long, which is an obvious passing situation. While we wait for the TV to come back, let's give a quick shout out to Elise Rabel and Mary Kate Wynn for winning the Mid-Penn Doubles Championship in girls tennis. Congratulations, girls. Looks like another sprint option, but brought down by Bakos for a sack, bringing up a 4th and 20+. Cumberland Valley will have to punt again.
Alex Signs hit for a big loss by Julian Bakos.
McDevitt's defensive ends have done a great job tonight keeping that contained. It looks like Cumberland Valley wants to get Signs out on the edge and allow him to move the pocket to try and complete passes here. But Bakos and Danello have done a great job keeping him hemmed in and not allowing him to make plays with his legs. Amari back to receive. Lets it land, and it's going to be downed at about the 44-yard line by Cumberland Valley.
Cumberland Valley punt will roll dead at the McDevitt 44. Crusaders take over with 11:16 to play in the second quarter.
Russo's in there. I should probably give them a shout on the stadium mic at some.
Powell under center for the first time tonight. Handoff over to left tackle to Williams. Good tackle by number 44, Alex Suave from Cumberland Valley.
Williams on the carry, no gain. Stopped by Alex Suave.
There's a little switch up there from Coach Wechter going under center, which McDevitt doesn't do too often. Try to get the run game going. Back in the gun, Powell with Marquise and Julian Bakos. Out route completed to Amari. Makes one man miss. Down the sideline, makes another miss. Finally brought down after a huge gain.
Leg Powell complete to Omari Hopkins on a big play for a Crusader first down at the Cumberland Valley 24.
McDevitt sticking with their game plan here, just trying to get it out to their athletes in space, and it's been working. Powell back in the pistol with a little bit of a hurry up. Hands off to Marquise. He has room over the right side. Down the sideline, finally pushed out by number 3, Gabriel Hayes.
Marquise Williams pushed out of bounds by Gabriel Hayes. It'll be first and
Goal from the 10.
Powell back in the gun. Same personnel group for the Crusaders. Looks like the Eagles stay in their 4-3. Another whip route. The same route that Mario scored or had an attempt on to score on earlier. Converts here for a touchdown, making the score 20-0 Crusaders.
left out of Mario Easterly for a Bishop McDevitt touchdown.
McDevitt loves to get that route on the goal line.
Riley Rebel will hold Chase Regan. Check that. Riley Rebel will snap. Chase Regan will hold Mikey Chia to try the point.
Chia on the attempt, it's up and good, making the score 21-0 McDevitt with 10 minutes left here to play at Rocco Hortenzio Stadium.
9:57 to play in the second quarter. Bishop McDevitt 21, Cumberland Valley nothing.
So far, Alex, Crusader defense is doing their job. Cumberland Valley really, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. And the Crusaders, again, getting great field position. 56 yards in 4 plays. Leck, big play by Omari with the run after the catch, and then he hits Mario for another touchdown. Mario's 5th touchdown catch in 2 weeks.
Yeah, McDevitt loves to get their slot guys isolated on safeties or backers, which they do a lot here, why Mario is so successful. He's a great route runner, so he runs that whip route a lot, which is very hard for a DB to guard one-on-one, which it looked like Cumberland Valley was in man there. So it's hard to keep up with someone with that speed and that great of a route runner. And for the defensive side, the D-lines played great. This is a little switch up from most Cumberland Valley teams we know, running the wing T. They're more of a spread team. In Oswald's first year here, but they've been doing a good job so far containing Isaac Sines and the rest of the Cumberland Valley offense. Hayes on the return. He's bringing it the whole way across the field, up the middle, and finally brought down by Ty Kephart.
Gabriel Hayes on the return for Cumberland Valley. Stopped by Ty Kephart. CD 1st and 10 from the 25.
Shannon saying his D-line's playing great because of him. Cumberland Valley takes over from the 25 here. Signs back in the pistol, trips right, tight into the left with jet motion going from right to left. Looks like a read option. Another great play here by Bakos.
Kellen Walker hit immediately for no gain by Julian Bakos.
Cumberland Valley just hasn't been able to get anything going here on offense yet. Tyshawn Russell in the game here at corner for the Crusaders. Well-designed play, had him open there. Swing pass. Wasn't able to complete it, though, bringing up a 3rd and 10.
Signs pass intended for Kellen Walker brings up 3rd and 10 at the 25.
Crusaders look like they're lined up in man here. Bunch left with a swing motion out to the left. He has two men wide open. Just overthrows. Signs misses number 2, Gavin Conklin, for a big gain there.
Isaac Signs, pass intended for Gavin Conklin. It'll be 4th and 10, Cumberland Valley from the 25.
CV had a couple opportunities there on the past 2 plays, just weren't able to connect with open receivers.
And 4 3-and-outs for CV. 4 possessions, 4 3-and-outs.
McDevitt's been doing a great job here on defense, on the defensive side of the ball, giving their offense short field position where Amari picks up a bouncing punt. Is able to take it into Cumberland Valley territory, bringing up another short field for the Crusader offense.
That's Amari Hopkins on the punt return. Return of 20 yards sets up Bishop McDevitt with a 1st and 10 at the CV 40.
McDevitt's going to take over from the Cumberland Valley 40 here. Robel and Russo in the game. McDevitt might want to take a shot here, a little play action, and try to score on the short field. Sincere Bowers in the game, gets his first carry. Nowhere to really go there, though.
Sincere Bowers on the carry for McDevitt. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
The freshman kept part in the game at running back. Tank gets the jet pass. It counts as a completion for Leck, and he's pushed out. Yeah, pushed out of bounds. Looks like for short of the first down, just barely.
Powell with the tap pass to Dietrich Tinker. Gain of 9, it'll be 3rd and 1 at the 31.
Not to belabor the point, Alex, but they're really mixing up the run and pass well. Getting a lot of guys involved, so many weapons. When you put that on film, it just gives opponents so much to prepare for.
Yeah, a lot of creativity with jet passes, bubble passes, different handoffs, counters. And here's another weapon. Freshman Kephart breaks a long run, and he is in for the touchdown. Great cutback there by the freshman. In for the touchdown, making it 27-0, McDevitt.
Kephart, 31 yards and a Crusader touchdown.
Yeah, Coach Wechter's been doing a great job just mixing up different ways to get all these different athletes involved and keeping the defense off balance here, not allowing them to lock in on 1 or 2 players and keeping this offense moving.
Mikey Chia's point after is up and good. So with 7:56 to play in the second quarter, now Bishop McDevitt 28, Cumberland Valley nothing.
That was not a long drive, Alex. 3 plays, 40 yards. Again, just so many weapons. You see Kephart. I mean, we've talked, about the young talent on this team, and it's really exciting to see them, come together. The offensive line, I feel like, got a lot of confidence in the second half last week. They did a heck of a job in that second half against Cedar Cliff, and you could see that confidence building more tonight.
Yeah, I think the offensive line locked in the second half last week, allowing us to get rolling and get some momentum coming into this game, and they kept it going. They're getting great push on the run plays, and they've been protecting Powell well, allowing the offense to look great tonight.
Mikey Chia to kick off for Bishop McDevitt.
Hayes again on the return.
Gabriel Hayes on the return, brought down by Nate Kinsey. Cumberland Valley 1st and 10 from the 32.
CV is going to take over again from their 32 with 7:48 to play. Looks like McDevitt's in man again. Short gain. Couldn't see who had the carry there for CV. Looks like it was Walker.
Kellen Walker, short gain, brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33.
CV back in the pistol, 2 receivers to the right. Here comes a jet motion from right to left. Fake. Looks like a quarterback read option there. Nice little play. Get the window dressing going. Got some good gain, making it 3rd and short here for Cumberland Valley.
Signs on the carry. Tackled by Ty Kephart.
3rd and 2.
It's important to get a lot of misdirection going, especially against a defense that McDevitt has with a lot of speed. Get them to over pursue and then cut back, and can allow for some big plays here for Cumberland Valley. As they come out with 3rd and 2, trips left.
Kellen Walker on the carry. Pickup of 11 and a Cumberland Valley 1st down. Stop by Ryan Russo.
Another good play design, having the jet motion, make McDevitt pursue and think you're going outside, and then running an ISO play right up the middle, allowing you to gash the defense for a pretty decent gain right there and getting the 1st down. Here comes the jet motion again. Quarterback keep again. He has a lot of room on the left side. 1st down and more. Good tackle there by Easterly.
Signs on the carry. Picks up another 1st down with a gain of 12. Tackled by Mario Easterly.
Looks like Cumberland Valley's getting into a low groove here. Bunch formation to the right. Signs back in the pistol. Motion out to the right. Jailbreak blitz there by the Crusaders. He had no time to throw. Looks like it was Cade Warner in on the sack.
Signs sacked by a host of Crusaders, including Cade Warner, Doug Bardo, Joe Danello, all in the area.
Second and long here after the sack by the Crusaders. 2nd and 20.
2nd and 20 from the 47.
3 receivers split wide right. Another jet motion with that ice play again. Looks like Joseph Danello in there to make a stop. Bringing up 3rd and long for Cumberland Valley.
Walker on the carry. Short gain. Joe Danello, Ryan Russo on the stop. It'll be 3rd and 18.
Another 3rd and long. Not too many plays in the playbook here to get a 1st down. Maybe just try and make this a little 4th and manageable and see if you can go for it here. Try to keep this drive going. Another sprint out pass. Signs looking. Great tackle there by Cade Warner again for another sack.
Signs is sacked again by Cade Warner. 4th and 20.
Cumberland Valley seemed to have a little momentum going there, but the first down sack really pushed them back and got them out of their offense again that was working for them. So they're going to have to come on the punt again with 4 minutes remaining in the half.
The punt will roll dead at the 11-yard line, where the Crusaders will take over first and 10 with 3:38 to play in the second quarter.
McDevitt's taking over. Powell looks like he's going to go under center again with Kephart in the backfield. Bakos at fullback. Double move here by Easterly. Good coverage there by Cumberland Valley. He makes a great catch, but out of bounds. Good coverage there by the Cumberland Valley secondary.
Powell's pass intended for Mario Easterly comes down with it out of bounds. Coverage on the play by Gavin Conklin, 2nd and 10.
McDevitt switched it up a little from their normal spread personnel, went 2 tight ends and ran a play action double move to try and fool the Cumberland Valley defense that did a good job there staying home and putting good coverage on a speedy receiver, Easterly. Powell back in the gun, back to pass. Got Easterly. Good tackle, knocked out, looks like a fumble, recovered by the Eagles. This might be just what they needed in McDevitt territory right here.
I can't see the number.
14, I think.
Pass complete to Easterly, fumble on the play. Cumberland Valley recovers, and the Eagles will take over first and 10 at the McDevitt 12.
.323 to play. CV set up in good field position here. See if they can punch one in before the half. Signs back in the pistol. Another dive up the middle for a short gain tackle by a bunch of Crusaders.
Kellen Walker on the carry. Brought down by a bunch of Crusaders there for a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Science has one-on-one coverage down here if he wants it. Another handoff up the middle. Stuffed again by the Crusaders. They've been doing a great job stuffing the run so far tonight, besides that little spurt on the last drive that Cumberland Valley had.
Walker on the carry. Brought down by O.D. Troublefield and Riley Rebel. Timeout.
Signs with another handoff. Joe Danello with another stop.
Kellen Walker hit immediately by Joe Danello. That's going to bring up 4th down from the 9.
Who's kicking for that? I hate this. We got timeout.
Timeout Cumberland Valley.
Cumberland Valley. Bishop McDevitt Athletics would like to
Congratulate Elise Rabel and Mary Kate Wynn for winning the Mid-Penn Conference Doubles Championship in tennis today. Congratulations, girls.
Looks like Cumberland Valley's going to try a field goal here. Signs looks like he's going to be the kicker here too. Kick is up. Wow, he has a boot. And it's good, making the score 28-3.
Alex Signs drills a 27-yard field goal with 1:46 to play in the second quarter. Our score, Bishop McDevitt 28, Cumberland Valley 3.
Athletics also would like to congratulate our boys and girls soccer team for their big wins last night over the Trinity Shamrocks. The boys and girls both winning 2-0 last night. Alex Signs will kick off for CV. Mario Easterly and Deidre Tinker back deep for the Crusaders.
Short pooch kick. Recovered out of bounds by the Crusaders there.
McDevitt will take over first down and 10 from their 33. So Alex, Coach Wechter with all three of his timeouts, up 28-3, but I expect him to be aggressive here and go for more.
Yeah, I think Coach Weck will try to punch one more in. We had a 2-touchdown lead against Cedar Cliff last week, and they were able to come back. So leads are never really safe here, so I think he'll try and get at least some points on the board here before the half.
Let Powell complete to Camille Foster. That'll bring up second down and 4 from the 39.
Cumberland Valley sent some pressure there, and Lex Face were able to get a hit on him this time. For looks about the first time tonight, they were able to get some good pressure on Lex. Still was able to stand in there and complete the pass, making it second and short here. Three receivers split out wide to the right for McDevitt. Foster backside. Looks like more pressure. Oh, they drop out of it. Swing pass out to Williams. Gets a first down where he's dumped by number 3, Gabriel Hayes, and a bunch of other Eagles.
Powell swings it out to Marquise Williams. Gain of 9 and a Crusader first down.
McDevitt's lining up on the ball here. 3 receivers left. Looking backside. Short hops it there. Had him open for a minute, but low pass. Bring up second and 10.
Powell looking for Foster. It'll bring up second and 10.
Alex, with McDevitt's deep ball ability here, you wonder if we might see another double move.
Yeah, McDevitt's been running a lot of hitches here because Cumberland Valley's been given a lot of cushion. So you think they'll try and get him to bite up after running all these hitches and try and beat him deep. But Cumberland Valley's being really patient, making them complete passes underneath here and drive the length of the field.
Powell looking for Deidre Tinker. Max Wilkin on the coverage. 3rd and 10.
Third and 10 here. 3 receivers out to the left again. Williams in the backfield. Powell back in the shotgun. CV showing blitz. They look to drop out of it here. They'll snap over his head again. Touchdown there by number 76 from Cumberland Valley, Andrew Starner.
Powell falls on the errant snap. Back at the McDevitt 30. It'll be 4th down and 28. Timeout.
Kind of surprised CV took a timeout there.
Yeah.
They really haven't. I should say they haven't at all. They did have 2 guys open on that one deep shot, but they haven't shown much of a inclination to go downfield, especially with the McDevitt pass rush.
Yeah, maybe they're just hoping for a bad snap here, try and get some good field position. Maybe it looked like Sines had a boot, so he could kick a very long field goal maybe here, but looks like they'll try and get a little more momentum going into the half. Punt is away, and it's going to roll down to the 35 of Cumberland Valley, where they'll take over with 56 seconds to go in the half.
Corey Kalinowski's punt hits and takes a McDevitt roll down to the Cumberland Valley 35, where the Eagles will take over a 1st and 10 with 56 seconds to play in the half.
Handoff right side to Walker again. Short gain.
Kellen Walker hit immediately by Cade Warner. 2nd and 8.
Alex, I don't get that. Just what we talked about, to use a timeout, and you come out and run the ball like that.
Yeah, the only explanation I would have is maybe they were trying for a block punt or something there, but it looks like they're playing pretty conservative. Yeah, another handoff. I think they were trying to go for either a block punt or a big return and see if they could have a chance to score before half.
Walker on the carry.
Brought down by Jair Rullison.
It'll be 3rd down.
Sines with a pretty big run there. Brought down by the Crusaders, bringing us to halftime with the score of 28-3, McDevitt over CV.
Alex Sines on the carry. And that'll do it for the first half. Your score, Bishop McDevitt 28, Cumberland Valley 3.
So McDevitt up 28-3 at the half. We'll take a short break here. We'll come back. We'll discuss the first half. We'll have a conversation about some McDevitt Cumberland Valley history, and also if you're watching, stick around with us live, getting something to eat or whatever. The Bishop McDevitt Crusader Marching Band will be performing right here at halftime, which you will see on your screen. So enjoy that as well.
joining us on this beautiful night at Rocco Artenzo Stadium. The 2020 Marching Crusaders are under the direction of Director Mr. Morgan Pike, Assistant Directors Mr. Thomas Baker, Ms. Keisha Brown, and Ms. Petra Castellano. Drum Majors Rachel Hicks and Ricky Staines. Student Leaders Ruth Castellano, Jimena Conejo, Evan Dale, Chris Hofstetter, Shannon Conant, Ian Lozemoff, Jonathan Manning, and Kara Sullivan. Drill written by Mr. Nathan Moeller. The Marching Crusaders are proud to present to you this year's show, The Melting Pot. Our first tune, Malagueña, brings life to our show as a celebration to cultures found in America. Next, the band's sound travels its way to its home in Dvorak's New World Symphony. Finally, our band opens the great gates to the country and shows the potential they have been in search of. Thank you for joining us on our journey here today, and enjoy the show. Drum Major Ricky Staines. Is the band ready? Bishop McDevitt, Marching Crusaders, you may take the field. Marching Crusaders.
Few halftime scores for you around the mid-pen. Redland leading Lower Dauphin 20-0. Central Dauphin 21, Altoona 13. And Mechanicsburg 27, Susquehanna Township nothing.
So we're back here. Nice job by the Bishop McDevitt Marching Band on that halftime show. We want to recognize our sponsors that are bringing you this live stream tonight. Alex Marsico is doing a great job on the microphone. I'm Rob Pugliese. Brian Gregoritz at the controls for you tonight here on the MCD Sports Network on YouTube. Savia Matrano, Sons of Italy, Knoll Financial Services, Dauphin County Commissioners, Underdog Sports Bar and Grill, Central Pennsylvania Blood Bank, Martin M. Sachs and Associates, Sheet Metal Specialists, Steelton Italian Club, Benchmark Advisor Networks, Penn State Harrisburg Campus, Minium Kearns and Lamb Orthodontics, the Joe LaPiccolo family, Carnes Foods, Holy Name of Jesus Church, Patrice Amatrano and Jeff Myers, and Deacon Joe Rabel. Thanks to all of you. Halftime, McDevitt up 28-3. The Crusaders are rolling. First half with 188 total yards. They lost 18 on that one bad snap, but even without that, 11 first downs and 188 total yards. Cumberland Valley with only 44 yards, and they got 25 of them on that last carry as the clock was running out. They had 19 total yards before that last play and one first down. Marquise Williams returns tonight to the lineup after missing 2 games. He's got 44 yards on 10 carries. Ty Kephart with 31 on his only carry. Sincere Bowers just 1 carry, and as I mentioned, the 18-yard loss there on the bad snap. Lek Powell, 14 of 21 for 131 yards and 3 touchdowns. Spreading the wealth again. Camille Foster, 4 catches for 31. Touchdown. Mario Easterly, 4 catches for 26 and 2 touchdowns. Omari Hopkins, 2 catches for 44. Diedrich Tinker, 3 for 21. And Marquise Williams, 1 catch for 9 yards. Alex Marsico, what were some of your impressions for the first half?
I thought McDevitt did a great job spreading the ball around, making easy completions for Lek, a lot of hitches, a lot of bubbles, a lot of jet sweeps and stuff. Also, the O-line's been doing a great job getting the push and allowing great running lanes for Marquise, and we saw Ty was able to break a long one there. And then on the defensive side, it looks like Cumberland Valley likes to get their quarterback out on the edge, and they just haven't been able to do it. They haven't completed a pass yet, actually, so And then, as you said, only 44 yards rushing for Cumberland Valley, but 25 of them came when McDevitt was in a soft prevent defense there. So overall, great job by both sides of the ball here in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, that defense was all over the field. I mean, I don't have numbers individually, but I mean, just off the top of my head, Julian Bakos, Ryan Russo, and Cade Werner were all over the field. And I want to give Joe Danilo a mention too, because he's just been, you know, really having a good senior year. He's healthy, and he's really being disruptive.
Yeah, the two defensive ends, Bakos and Danilo, have been huge keys for the defense this year. And then we got some solid linebackers as well as Cade, who's young, but he can play all over the field. He had a couple sacks tonight. He can play in coverage, so he can do it all.
So the second half will be starting here momentarily. McDevitt up 28-3.
All fans attending this McDevitt football game tonight are asked to wear a mask at all times. Please use social distancing and hand sanitizer provided at the patio areas. Mask wearing that covers the nose and mouth and social distancing must be adhered to at all times. Thank you very much for your respect and understanding.
Underway here. Deidre Tinker and Amari Hopkins are going back deep, and Alex Marsico is going to take the controls. Ryan Gregorich is going to keep control over here in the press box up here in the booth. And let's see how quickly McDevitt can accelerate things here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think McDevitt's going to try and get this thing towards the Mercy Rule, try and get some young guys in, get them some good, valuable work here at the varsity level, allow some other guys to touch the ball, get in on defense, and experience what it's like. So if their number's called upon, that they're ready.
Alex Sines will kick off. Omari Hopkins and Deidre Tinker back deep for the Crusaders.
Another short kick here by Sines. Kephart pushes it out of bounds.
Sines kickoff goes out of bounds. McDevitt will have it 1st and 10 from their 31.
Powell takes over from his own 30 here. Tinker in the backfield at running back. Hand off to Tinker over the right side. Good block by Easterly. Good play by number 3 there, Gabriel Hayes, pushing him out of bounds over a short gain.
Deidre Tinker on the carry. Gain of 3. Push out by Gabriel Hayes. 2nd and 7.
Sincere Bowers entering the game at tailback for McDevitt. Another talented young guy. Looks like McDevitt's going to pass here. Cover 2 look there from Cumberland Valley. Powell misses. I couldn't see who that was intended for, but incomplete, bringing up 3rd and 7.
Let Powell's pass. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7 at the 34.
Powell has 3 receivers split out wide. Bowers in the backfield with them. Cumberland Valley showing some pressure, but they like to drop out after showing. Oh, but they bring it this time up the middle. Free rusher. It's a screen, though. Well set up play. Misses the throw. They had that well set up for a big gain there if they were able to connect to Bowers on the screen pass. Perfect play call against the blitz there. They just weren't able to connect, but if he would have connected there, he would have had a lot of room to go.
Now, intended for Sincere Bowers, brings up 4th and 7. Corey Kalinowski on the punt for McDevitt.
McDevitt's on the punt. High snap over his head. He's able to pick it up. He's running. Oh, huge hit there by number 2 from Cumberland Valley, Gavin Conklin.
Kalinowski retrieved here and snap. And he is hit and dropped by Gavin Conklin.
Huge hit there by Conklin on the bad snap.
You don't often see a punter get his name in the box score for some rushing stats, but Corey Kalinowski is going to go in there. Unfortunately, it's going to be a 15-yard loss.
Yeah, he did a good job making something out of nothing there, just giving a little bit of yardage, or else Cumberland Valley would have had it inside the 5-yard line. The huge hit looks like he shook him up a little bit, which punters usually aren't used to getting the ball, so tough play there to ask for the punter. Handoff up the middle, stopped by the Crusaders. D-line again.
Kellen Walker on the carry. Stopped immediately by Odie Troublefield, Julian Bakos.
Bunch formation left, signs in the pistol again. Back to pass. He's looking for the wheel route. Incomplete. Looks like Kephart couldn't find the ball, but was there in coverage. Bringing up a 3rd and long here for Cumberland Valley.
Signs looking for Gavin Conklin with Ty Kephart on the coverage. 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that was really odd, Alex. It looked like the ball was up there forever, and Ty just couldn't locate it.
Yeah, Ty had good coverage there. Just looks like he couldn't find where the ball was at, so could have had a pick there probably if he would have saw it. Swing pass out to number 8 for Cumberland Valley, Kellen Walker, and he's in for a touchdown, making it 28-9 with 10:43 left to go.
Signs pass to Kellen Walker, good for 18 yards and a Cumberland Valley touchdown.
And I just have to say this, but CV got away with robbery there with a hold on Joe Danello. It was so obvious.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for the flag to come down.
It looked like Joe got in there pretty free, but was grabbed then where he would have been able to make the play. Missed call there, and I know Coach Wechter's not going to be happy with the start to this second half, going 3 and out. Bad special teams play, and then letting Cumberland Valley score. He was preaching this all week at practice to not let teams back in the game like they did Cedar Cliff last night.
Alex Signs good on the point after. 10:43 to play in the 3rd quarter. McDevitt 28, Cumberland Valley 10.
Yeah, these bad snaps, Alex, are, you get away with them now, but if we should be so fortunate for this season to keep going, you're not going to be able to get rid of these mistakes so easily in a postseason situation.
Yeah, once you get into the playoffs and stuff, bad snaps. Like last week we had one that was for a touchdown, which really allowed Cedar Cliff to get all the momentum and get back in the game. And then a bad snap here gives Cumberland Valley some momentum and a chance here. There's plenty of time left to play, so you just can't give up these type of plays if you want to make it far in the playoffs and win something big here. Jack.
Stevie with the short kick. Jack Stewart falls on the ball for McDevitt. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 37.
Bowers back in the tailback, Powell in the pistol with Bakos at fullback. Hand off to Bowers. Over to left side, showing some good speed. A nice cut, too, finally pushed out of bounds by number 42 from Cumberland Valley, Max Wilkin, after a long gain there for Sincere Bowers.
Sincere Bowers with a big gain into Cumberland Valley territory for a pickup of 24 yards. Check that, 20 yards. 1st and 10 at the CV 43.
Powell back in the gun with Bakos and Bowers in the backfield with him here. Back to pass. He's looking for that hitch route that he had all in the first half, just off target there for Camille Foster.
Powell's pass off the hands, Camille Foster, 2nd and 10.
The hitches are still there as Cumberland Valley seems content just giving up these short hitches, but Powell's unable to connect there with Foster for the easy first down, bringing up 2nd and 10 from Cumberland Valley's 43. Back in the pistol for Powell. Handoff again to Bowers. Good cut. Showing some more speed. Down the sideline. Breaks the long run. One man left the beat. Stiff arm is finally pushed out of bounds by Gabriel Hayes.
That's Sincere Bowers with a huge gain. Inside the 5. .41 yards, it'll be 1st and goal.
Looks like we have an injured referee here down on the sideline.
Game of the season that he's been dressed, and a lot of buzz around him during camp, and you know, we're not really sure what the situation was with Marquise. You know, they've mixed Kephart in, they've mixed in now Sincere, and those last 2 carries for 61 yards, and he really showed a nice burst, Alex.
Yeah, maybe just trying to work Marquise back into things and slowly get him back into things after the 2-week injury. And we have a lot of talent in the backfield, as you see with Sincere and Ty. Sincere with a couple great runs there. The O-line, you got to give them a shout-out. They've been getting a great push, opening up holes all night for whichever running back's in there.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, that offensive line left to right is Gabe Arena, Darren Gulabon, Kim Zangle, Ethan Straining, Cole Brandenburg, and we've seen a lot of action from the tight ends tonight, Joe Danello and Ryan Russo, and of course Riley Rebell and Julian Bakos are the fullbacks. So, and we always talk about the wide receivers doing their job blocking downfield.
Powell under center in the I formation. Handoff to Bowers. Hitting the backfield, but he's able to get in for the touchdown for the Crusaders.
Sincere Bowers for the Crusader touchdown.
Mikey Chia on for the extra point. Chase Regan to hold. Riley Robel with the snap. It's up and it's good, making the score 35-10 with 10:10 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Crusaders on top.
Mikey Chia's extra point up and good. 10:10 to play in the 3rd quarter. Bishop McDevitt 35, Cumberland Valley 10.
Select Physical Therapy is the proud exclusive provider of athletic training and physical therapy services to Bishop McDevitt High School. Select Physical Therapy has 40 convenient locations in the central Pennsylvania area to serve your needs. Bishop McDevitt chooses Select Physical Therapy, and so can you. For more information, visit selectphysicaltherapy.com or call 717-657-8240. Select Physical Therapy.
The Crusaders kick it away to Hayes again. Has some blocks on the left side. Finally brought down by
Gabe Hayes on the return. Brought down by Nate Kinsey. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 37.
that was Nate Kinsey there on the tackle. Cumberland Valley ball, 10 minutes left to go here, down 35-10. Bunch right for the Eagles here, back in the pistol. Send a blitz up the middle, pitch out right. Has some room. We're able to gain the edge there with
Kellen Walker on the carry. Out across the 40, good for a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Cumberland Valley finally to get the edge, able to get the edge there on McDevitt. The DNs have been doing a great job tonight, forcing everything back into the rest of the defense, but they were able to get the edge there. Back in the bunch, jet motion with the quarterback keep back up the middle. Signs brought down right at the marker.
Alex Signs close to a 1st down.
Looks like he's
Joe
gonna get the
Danello
1st
and
down
Ryan
there.
Russo.
Nope. They started to move the chains, but now they're saying he's short still, so 3rd and
Looks like
inches.
It'll be 3rd down and less than 1.
Bunch formation again. Jet motion, probably gonna be a ice here. It is, handoff up the middle. He's able to get the 1st, brought down by Cade Warner after a gain of about 4 or 5. 1st down Eagles.
Walker on the carry, hit by Danello and Warner. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 49.
Yeah, Alex, the defense just doesn't have the same intensity this half so far.
Yeah, it looks like McDevitt's come out a little bit sloppy on all 3 aspects of the game. Offense, defense, and special team. Offense was able to get it together last possession. Defense struggling a little bit right here, but still doing a decent job there on the stop.
That's Kellen Walker, hit by Riley Rebel, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9, bunch left for Cumberland Valley. Signs back in the pistol. Back to pass. Flushed out by Bakos and Danello. Looks like both of them are in on the tackle, but he's able to gain a yard, so no sack. Bringing up 3rd and long for Cumberland Valley.
Signs flushed out of the pocket by Joe Danello and dropped by Julian Bakos. 3rd and 9.
In a short season like this, the challenge for Coach Wechter every week has got to be like urgency, urgency, urgency with these guys, and that's where you see some of the youth.
Yeah, there's no room for error here to get into the playoffs this year. Got to win every game pretty much if you want a chance to even make the playoffs.
Signs completed Kellen Walker, but hit for a big loss by Cade Warner. Loss of 6. It'll be 4th and 15.
Cade's had a great game tonight, being all over the field. Got a couple sacks, a tackle for loss there. All around playing a great game for the young safety. Bringing up a 4th and long here for Cumberland Valley. Amari back deep to return. Hopkins fields it at his 20. Takes to the left, back up the middle, is stuck. by number 86, Anthony Locarva.
Amari Hopkins on the return for McDevitt for 12 yards, hit and drop by Anthony Lacavara.
McDevitt's going to take over from their own 31. Sincere Bowers looks like he's back in the backfield. Riley Robel in at fullback. High snap brought in by Powell. Oh, play action, actually. Actually, this looks more like a broken play. Looks like the snap was high and they weren't able to get the handoff, so Leck made something out of nothing, getting a decent gain there on first down.
Leck Powell keeps it. Pick up of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
With 6:15 remaining, McDevitt's up 35-10 here. Ball on their own 36, 2nd and 5 to go. Powell back in the pistol, Riley Robel and Bowers in the backfield. Another high snap, handoff to Bowers.
That's Sincere Bowers. Gain of 4. 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 here for McDevitt.
Again, we see the high snap there from Cam through the timing of that play off a little bit.
Yeah, and this offense is all about timing with the motions and different things, and guards when they pull, hitting things just at the right time, and the running back has to hit it all at the same time, so a bad snap can mess all that up. Kephart back in the game over to left side. Another big run for Ty Kephart, the freshman.
That's Ty Kephart with a big gain across midfield. Pick up a 13 and a Crusader first down.
And Ethan Straining, number 52 there, Alex, the right guard, just lowered the boom, just pancaked somebody. Straining opened up a big hole, the sophomore, for freshman Kephart.
Yeah, young O-line here, but they have a lot of talent and a nice physical nastiness to them, so big things to come for this group. Powell back to pass, looking for Amari Hopkins with a great catch. Goes up top, just short of the first down. Nice throw and catch there.
Amari Hopkins skies to pull in the pass from Powell. Good for 8. 2nd and 2 at the 39.
4:35 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. 35-10 McDevitt. 2nd and 2 to go from the 39-yard line of Cumberland Valley. Looks like Powell's gonna, jet pass, get it on the outside again for Tinker here. He's able to get the first down.
Powell's pass. Diedrich Tinker. That'll be a Crusader first down at the CV 33.
After McDevitt ran a couple plays straight inside, it looked like Cumberland Valley was loading it up, so a good play call there to get Tinker on the outside, and they're able to get the edge there to pick up the first down. Looks like a counter here for Bowers. Hit short in the backfield, not able to go anywhere. Good stop there by the Cumberland Valley defensive line.
Sincere Bowers. No gain, brought down by Alex Salve and Andrew Starner.
Bakos and Bowers in the backfield. Powell in the gun. 3 receivers. No one's open. Powell escapes left. Makes a move back to the right. Looks like there's going to be a block in the back. Powell throws while getting hit. Should be flags there.
Powell's pass incomplete. We have 2 flags down on the play.
Looks like McDevitt's going to get flagged for blocking the back. There should have been a pass interference, but I think they called it unnecessary roughness after the play.
Yeah, we'll have to see, Alex. We'll have to see, Alex, how this all gets sorted out. How they mark these off.
Yeah, blocking the back there on McDevitt.
We have 2 fouls on the play. Holding on Bishop McDevitt, personal foul on Cumberland Valley.
Looks like they are offset.
Offsetting. He will replay 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 here again for McDevitt. 3 minutes left. Still 35-10. Powell in the pistol with Bakos and Bowers. Easterly, Hopkins, and Foster. Receiver, another high snap. Good play by CV's offensive line, number 42. Max Wilkin and a couple other Eagles in on the stop.
Spencer Bowers on the carry, brought down by Alex Spalding. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Third and 9 here for the Crusaders. 3 receivers split out right. Foster on the backside by himself. Has a side pocket fade for Hopkins. Hits him in the hands. Oh! Good break on the ball by number 2 there from Cumberland Valley, getting in the way a little bit, but off the hands of Hopkins.
Left Powell looking for Omari Hopkins. Gavin Conklin on the coverage for CD. 4th and 9.
Pretty good throw there by Leck. Tight window in between that corner and safety. Looked like they were in a cover 2, so he had to fit in between the corner and safety there. Hit Hopkins in the hands, but a tough catch as number 2, Conklin from CV, cut in front, possibly blocking his vision of the ball. Bringing up a 4th and long here for McDevitt. 3 receivers out left. Kephart back in the backfield. Powell has time, runs out of it, scrambles right, has a receiver downfield. Foster caught at the 1-yard line. Great throw and catch. McDevitt 1st and goal from the 2-yard line, it looks like.
Left Powell complete to Camille Foster. 31 yards, 1st and goal Crusaders. Knocked out of bounds by Troy Pollard.
Leck was able to extend the play there, scrambling out, giving some extra time. Camille converted his route there to get open and was able to find the ball, get a nice catch at the 2-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, really impressive job by Leck there to extend that play.
Powell under center, hands to Kephart. No blocking there. Look, 3 Eagles got in there before Ty could even get to the line of scrimmage.
Ty Kephart hit for a loss. 2nd and goal at the 3.
Second and goal here. Yeah, I mean, you see Leck buying time with his legs and Camille keeping that play alive just all around. And even the lineman, even though he got some pressure, you see guys are not quitting on plays. They're going back and trying to find someone to block.
Yeah, Leck's a solid athlete back there, so it's something McDevitt works on a lot, scramble routes to get open when a play breaks down. And there's a good play design there. Touchdown for Camille Foster, throwing a slant to the big body. Easy pitch and catch for Leck and Camille.
Left Powell to Camille Foster for the Crusader touchdown.
It's another thing McDevitt loves to do around the goal line, get a big receiver like Camille. He's a big body, just let him run a slant, pretty much box out the guy. It's hard for a D-back to come around a big body like Camille with great hands too, so he's able to catch the ball and get the touchdown. Mikey Chia adds the extra point, making the score 42-10 with 1:38 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Mikey Chia's extra point is up and good. 1:38 to play in the 3rd quarter. Bishop McDevitt 42, Cumberland Valley 10.
Coach Wechter's got to feel a little bit better after that. I mean, 11 plays, 69 yards, and a lot of good things from a lot of people on that drive, especially from Lech Powell and Camille Foster.
Yeah, another solid long drive for McDevitt, which is something you have to do as you get later into the season, into the playoffs. Can have long drives and be able to finish them off with touchdowns instead of field goals here, which McDevitt's been able to do mostly for tonight. And a good balance of run and pass with a lot of different guys. Sincere Bowers and Ty Kephart both getting touches there, as well as the receivers. Hayes on the return again. He's down the left sideline, has some room. Finally pushed out of bounds by Russo.
Gabe Hayes.
Gabe Hayes on a big return for CV. Brought down by Aiden David and Ryan Russo.
Cumberland Valley takes over in McDevitt territory from the 46-yard line. Down 42-10 with just over a minute left to play here in the third. Cumberland Valley comes out in that bunch. Receiver set to the right again. Back in the pistol for Signs. Back to pass. Looks like the receiver ran out of bounds, so wouldn't have had the catch anyway.
Signs pass intended for Troy Collard and Tyshawn Russell on the coverage. 2nd and 10 at the McDevitt 46.
CV just hasn't been able to get the pass game going here, which is making it tougher for the run game here. McDevitt's been able to load up the box here with no real threat of the pass so far. Signs back in the backfield. Bunch right again. Here comes the jet motion. Probably it's a pitch out to the right. Danello's getting held, it looks like.
Kellen Walker on the carry. Short game brought down by Ryan Russo. 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 here for CV. Joseph Danello did a good job trying to set the edge there. It looks like another missed holding call.
I was going to say Joe cannot get a break. He's been blatantly held 3 times now.
Yeah.
They haven't called any of them.
That one he threw his arms up in the air, and you could see that one from anywhere. But Signs back to pass again. Has his running back out in the backfield off his hands. Incomplete. He would have had some room to run there. Bringing up a 4th and long here for Cumberland Valley.
Signs looking for Kellen Walker. It'll be 4th down and 8. Patty Herniak on to punt. Maury Hopkins back deep for McDevitt.
Punt is away. Hopkins fields it off the bounce. Has some room on the right side. Good tackle there by Cumberland Valley.
Hopkins on the return, picks up 19. Gabe Hayes on the stop for CV. McDevitt 1st and 10 at the 25 with 21 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter.
Powell back in the gun with Bowers. Easterly going in motion from right to left. Looks like another bubble screen. Stretched out nicely by Cumberland Valley number 4, Troy Collard with the tackle for a loss.
Powell completes the easterly, but hit for a short loss by number 4, Troy Collard. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Bishop McDevitt 42, Cumberland Valley 10.
our sponsors again. McDevitt Sports Network tonight. Salvi and Matrano, Sons of Italy, Knoll Financial Services, Dauphin County Commissioners, Underdog Sports Bar and Grill, Central Pennsylvania Blood Bank, Mark M. Sachs and Associates, Sheet Metal Specialists, Steel Battalion Club, Benchmark Advisor Networks, Penn State Harrisburg Campus, Medium Currents and Lamb Orthodontics, Joe LaPiccolo Family, Cornish Foods, Holy Name of Jesus Church, Patrice and Matrano and Jeff Myers, and Deacon Joe Rabel. Thank you all for your support of Bishop McDevitt Athletics. Alex Marsico and Rob Puglisi here live from Rocco Hortensio Stadium. McDevitt up big 42-10. If you're out there watching, thank you wherever you are. Crusader Nation, Brian Grigoritz running the show here for us. High above the 50-yard line. Not too high, but high enough on another beautiful night.
McDevitt's going to take over 2nd 11 to start the 4th quarter from their own 24. Powell back in the backfield with Bowers here. Play action, another short out route. Not sure what that play was. It looked like an RPO, had some linemen downfield. Had to be an RPO there.
For a gain of 3, it'll be 3rd and 8. Camille Foster at the reception.
Looks like that pass was deflected at the line by one of the D linemen from CV. 3rd and 8 here for McDevitt. 3 receivers split out wide again. Bowers in the backfield. Powell back to pass. Takes the short dump off to Sincere. Has plenty of room. Great open field tackle there by number 4, Troy Collard. As Sincere had a lot of room, was able to pick up the first down there.
Powell complete to Sincere Bowers. Across the 40 to the 41. 1st and 10. Troy Collard on the stop.
Riley Robel back in the game at fullback here. Powell in the pistol with Bowers behind him. Another handoff to Bowers. Good cut back to the right. He has space down the right sideline. One man left the beat. Is he able to get him? Finally pushed out of bounds by number 2, Gavin Conklin, after a nice cutback there by Sincere Bowers, finding the open hole for a huge gain.
Big run down the right sideline by Sincere Bowers. Inside the 25. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the 21 Crusaders after a gain of 38.
Sincere's had a couple great runs there with big cutbacks, and he hits the hole really well with a big burst of speed, which is able to be successful breaking through the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, highly impressed with his gears and the way he can accelerate.
Yeah, a lot of zone reads here for Sincere. He has great vision and a couple great cutbacks there for Sincere.
Timeout, Bishop McDevitt.
McDevitt takes a timeout with 10:38 remaining, 42-10. McDevitt's on top here.
So, Alex, we didn't really get to talk about this off the top. We had some technical difficulties getting on the air. But, you know, this game wasn't even originally on the schedule this year, which would have been the first time these teams haven't played in forever. The last time they didn't play in the regular season was 2009. Of course, as fate would have it, they played the District Quad A final, that classic that Cumberland Valley won. But with COVID and with McDevitt losing those games against St. Mary's from Maryland and Milton Hershey and Harrisburg, and Cumberland Valley losing their Harrisburg game, this just came together with Tommy Mealy, the athletic director, and Mike Craig, the Cumberland Valley athletic director, making this happen, bringing these two gold standard programs, I guess, of Central Pennsylvania together tonight.
Yeah, it's a great rivalry in the Central PA area, and it seems like these teams should play every year. Two great teams, always well coached, a lot of great players on the field. It's important to have them out here playing. Powell tries to set up a screen to Foster. He's tackled for a really short gain there. Good job stretching that out by Cumberland Valley.
Let Powell complete to Camille Foster. Short gain Keegan Gray leads a bunch of Cumberland Valley Eagles on the tackle.
Second and 8 here from the 19-yard line, 42-10 with 10 minutes left to play in the fourth. Bowers back in the backfield, pound the pistol, flanked by Bakos. Another handoff, good cutback. Good move by Sincere. He's really shifty and hard to bring down in those little tight areas. Can make people miss in the hole.
Sincere Bowers again, inside the 10. That'll be a Crusader first and goal at the 9.
Powell back in the pistol. Another handoff to Bowers, up the middle. Brought down about the 5-yard line, bringing up second and goal from the 5.
Sincere Bowers, gain of 4. It'll be second and goal at the 5.
Powell back in the pistol yet again. Another handoff to Bowers up the middle. Push forward for about a gain of 2. Gain of 3 down to the 2-yard line there.
Bowers picks up 3, third and goal from the 2.
Powell back in the pistol again. Another handoff to Bowers. Cumberland Valley was ready for it there.
Bowers hit immediately by Clint Revenlow. Fourth and goal at the 3. Mikey Chio on to try the field goal for McDevitt.
Mikey Chio on for his first field goal attempt of the year. Snap is down, hold is down, kick is up, and it's good. Making the score 45-10 McDevitt with 7:45 left to go.
Mikey Chia's 23-yard field goal is up and good. 7:45 to play in the game. Bishop McDevitt 45, Cumberland Valley 10.
So I think Coach Wechter definitely wanted to run the ball there because in the event they didn't score, I think he wanted to give Mikey Chia an opportunity to try a field goal, and it serves the purpose of kicking in this mercy rule with 7:45 to go.
Yeah, I think Coach Wechter was trying to give Sincere a couple touches there to see if he could get into the end zone, but it was okay kicking it to see the new kicker, Mikey Chia, who is a nice basketball and soccer player for McDevitt, come on and get his first attempt of the season and see what we had there, and he made it with a nice kick.
And we're going to have some fun now, Alex, with calling out. I'm thinking a lot of young guys are going to be coming in. Not that there aren't enough young guys in the starting lineup, but some more guys. And we didn't really get to highlight. We were going to. Maybe we will next week about how the JV season's been going. I know they've been having a real successful time of it so far, too.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of the young guys are going to get some valuable playing time. The JVs have had a good season so far, starting off undefeated here. Looks like Nevin Hopkins getting warmed up to go in quarterback next possession. Talented young freshman as Gabriel Hayes has another big return. Down the left sideline, finally brought down at around the 50-yard line. Hayes has had a couple really big returns tonight.
Gabe Hayes with a big return out near midfield, brought down by Sam Smalls.
Sam Smalls with the tackle there, another freshman. Defensive back and wide receiver.
Sam Smalls, one of the young guys with the coaching staff, is very high on.
Yeah, a lot of speed, a lot of talent there. Can play both ways, corner and wide receiver. Just a kid you want to get on the field as much as possible and just give him a chance to make plays, which he makes a lot of. Good stop there by Riley Robel on the handoff up the middle again by Cumberland Valley.
Kellen Walker on the carry. Hit and dropped immediately by Riley Robel.
7 minutes left to play here. 2nd and 10, Cumberland Valley from their own 49-yard line. Jair Rawson in the corner, another talented young freshman. Quarterback keep off the jet motion, stopped again by Bakos and Warner, who have been there, it seems, all night.
Signs on the keep. Brought down by Julian Bakos. 3rd and 9.
Third and 9 here. Trips right for Cumberland Valley. Signs back to pass. Flag down on the play.
Signs pass incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Alex Riley Rebel's going to pick up that flag. I think he's going to get hit with like an illegal contact. I think he shoved the receiver just before the ball got there. They're signaling for a personal foul.
Yeah, it looked like he said.
I didn't really see that.
I thought it was a pass interference, but maybe a defenseless receiver running across the middle. I'm not sure what they're calling.
Personal foul on Bishop McDevitt. 15-yard penalty will give CV a 1st and 10 at the 35.
My only guess is a legal, like a defenseless receiver running across the middle, and Riley with the reroute. Bunch right, signs back to pass again. Looks like they're going to go down the left sideline. Good coverage there.
Who's the receiver?
Pass is incomplete. It looked like number 4 from Cumberland Valley.
Signs looking for intended receiver Troy Collard. Tyshawn Russell on the coverage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
What's interesting, Alex, is we were expecting to see 2 quarterbacks, and we've seen signs the whole way for CV.
Yeah, it looks like Sign's been their go-to man so far. He's a pretty good runner. Hasn't really been able to get the pass game going, but solid athlete back there, and looks like he fits into what Oswald and Cumberland Valley wants to do here, getting him out on the edge and also having him run the ball off of some of these read options.
Signs picks up 3, brought down by Doug Bardo. 3rd and 7.
4:40 left here. 45-10 McDevitt. 3rd and 7 for Cumberland Valley. Trips into the boundary here. You got to expect a jet motion or something coming back to the field. Yep, here it comes. Handoff up the middle. Oh, no, kept by Signs. He's able to get the edge. Pushed out just short of the 1st down. Bringing up a 4th and about 3 or 4.
Signs on the keeper. Knocked out of bounds by Riley Rebel. It'll be 4th and 4.
Yeah, I thought maybe CV would get some young guys some work too, but they stayed with the first team, and Crusader first team D for the most part.
Timeout, Cumberland Valley.
Yeah, it looks like Cumberland Valley is trying to just get some momentum, maybe going into next week, keeping these guys in, maybe get one more touchdown here on the board before the game's over.
CV, we didn't touch upon this yet, but they come in tonight 1-2. They had the 7-6 win over CD East, where they had to stop a 2-point conversion. They lost the opener to Altoona. They got shut out by State College last week, which is obviously a very good football team. And now tonight they're looking at 1-3. And then they have to play Chambersburg and Central Dolphins. So no easy road. The Crusaders obviously will be 4-0, Alex, as we enjoy each week. And we hope that everyone stays healthy and COVID stays away so that we can hopefully have a postseason it's just like you hold your breath every week. And hopefully next Friday night we'll be back here at 7 o'clock to host the Redland Patriots in a Keystone Division game.
Yeah, take as much as we can get right now, as much football as we can get. Hopefully we can get this thing going throughout the postseason and see some good football for the rest of the year. 4th down here for CV. Signs back to pass. Bunch of Crusaders in on the tackle. Looks like Bakos, Kinsey, and Danello all got pressure there on Signs for the sack.
Signs was hit and sacked. Nate Kinsey. Bakos and Danello also on the play.
McDevitt's going to get some younger guys in here. Danny Sandgreen, Luke Nye in on the line. Looks like Rico Scott in at running back. Jeff Penn at receiver. Nevin Hopkins at quarterback.
In at quarterback for Bishop McDevitt, number 9, Nevin Hopkins.
Sam Smalls and Tyshawn Russell in at wide receivers. Nick Wiseman in at the fullback. Nevin Hopkins in the pistol. Hand off to Scott. Talented young freshman hit in the backfield there by number 42 from Cumberland Valley.
That's Rico Scott on the carry for McDevitt. Hit for a loss by Max Wilkin.
I don't know if we'll get to see it here, but hopefully Nevin gets to throw one or two here. He has a rocket for an arm as just a freshman with some talented, speedy receivers and a big target in Jeff Penn on the outside.
I have to take a timeout.
Play clock running down. Looks like McDevitt's going to take a timeout here.
Timeout. Bishop McDevitt. All fans attending this event tonight are asked to wear a mask at all times, use social distancing, and use the hand sanitizer provided at the patio areas. Mask wearing that covers the nose and mouth and social distancing must be adhered to at all times. Thank you very much for your respect and understanding.
So yeah, Alex, you did a good job there calling out a lot of these young guys that, you know, we're excited to see. Rico Scott, from what I understand, I have not seen the JV games. You are a coach for the JVs. I understand he had a monster game 2 weeks ago against Lower Dauphin and a win there.
Yeah, Rico has a lot of speed. Originally was a wide receiver coming into the year, which he still will probably play some wide receiver out there, but moved him to running back. And, yeah, as you said, against Lower Dauphin, I think he had 3 touchdowns. So the kid's got a lot of talent. Dallas Davenport also in the game on the line as well as Tymere Jennings. Another hand to Rico. Rico breaks a couple tackles, able to get a pretty big gain there, about 10 yards.
That's Rico Scott. Good for a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 6 at the 42.
Looks like Cumberland Valley still has their starters in, so.
The JVs, if I'm not mistaken, are 3-0, correct?
Yes, they are 3 pretty big wins, too. Not very close. A lot of talent on the freshmen and sophomores on that team. Another handoff here to Scott. He's able to break it outside. Finally pushed out of bounds.
Rico Scott with a gain of 7. And that'll be a Bishop McDevitt Crusader first down.
You can see the speed, Alex, of Rico Scott, as you just touched on, even against this first-string defense for Cumberland Valley and McDevitt having their backup offensive line in. He seemed like he was hemmed in there, and he just turned a corner and picked up the first down.
Yeah, that's one thing Rico can do for you. He's got a lot of speed, so even when it looks like you don't have a lot of room, Rico's able to make plays out of nothing because he's just so fast and shifty in the open field. Another handoff to Scott up the middle.
Rico Scott crosses midfield. Gain of 2.
JoJo Harding also in the game for McDevitt. Want to make sure we shout him out at guard. Another handoff to Rico for a short gain.
Rico Scott again on the carry for McDevitt. It'll be third down and 8.
40 seconds left here. Looks like McDevitt's going to run one more play. Get out of here with the win. They're up 45-10. Another handoff to Scott. Good cutback. Has some room on the left side. Rico breaks a long run. As you can see, the great cutback vision for the young kid right there. Another great run by Rico.
Rico Scott with a big gain down the left sideline, inside the 25, pickup of 25, and a first down.
And that will be the final horn. McDevitt's going to win it 45-10.
Your final score tonight, Bishop McDevitt 45, Cumberland Valley 10. The Crusaders will be back home here again at Rocco Hortensio Stadium next Friday night to host the Redland Patriots in Mid-10 Keystone Division contest that will kick off at 7 o'clock p.m. Thanks for all your support tonight. Hail to thee, McDevitt High.
So Alex, pretty much as expected. Not a lot of heavy lifting for McDevitt. I mean, you know, they had some bumps in the road, but really, you know, we're pretty critical because, you know, you played for the program. I've been watching this program forever, and we have high standards, and it, just like the coaching staff, there were bumps in the road. But let's be real, the first half, you know, those first 5 or 6 possessions on both sides of the ball, you really couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, it was total domination. You know, they just came out, took care of business, and, you know, they're 4-0.
Yeah, really efficient on both sides of the ball, especially at the start of the game. A little sloppy to start the second half, but they were able to get things back on track and get back to the efficiency they had on offense as well as the dominance that they were showing on defensive side of the ball.
Quick recap of the scoring here. In the first quarter, Lek Powell to Mario Easterly for a 3-yard touchdown, made it 7-0 with 6:52 to play in the first quarter. After a second consecutive 3-and-out, McDevitt got the ball back and drove 47 yards. Lek Powell to Camille Foster for an 11-yard touchdown, made it 14-0 Crusaders in the first quarter. After another 3-and-out, again, the Crusaders with great field position taking over at the 44. It only took them 4 plays. And Powell hit Mario Easterly again for a 10-yard touchdown to make it 21-0 with 9:57 to play in the first half. One more 3-and-out for the Crusaders. And again, taking over in CV territory at the 40. 3 plays, and they hit the pay dirt again. Ty Kephart, 31 yards off the left side, 28-0 McDevitt with 7:56 to play in the half. CV would take advantage of a Mario Easterly fumble. They got the ball at the McDevitt 12, but they could only get 3 yards out of that, and they had to settle for a 27-yard field goal from Alex Sainz. We went to the half with a 28-3 score, McDevitt on top. The Crusaders with another big mistake, though. Back to punt and a bad snap that Corey Kalinowski had to salvage. CV took over at the McDevitt 19, and Alex Sainz took advantage, hitting Kellen Walker for an 18-yard touchdown to make it 28-10 McDevitt. 10:43 to play in the half. McDevitt came alive, though, after that. 4 plays, 63 yards. Sincere Bowers, welcome, young man. His first varsity action of the year. He had a 20-yard carry. He had a 42-yard carry, and then cashed in from the 1-yard line. Sincere Bowers made it 35-10 McDevitt. with 10:10 to play here in the third quarter. CV would pick up one first down on their next drive, but then punt, and McDevitt would go on a 69-yard drive. 11 plays, capped by Lek Powell to Camille Foster. Camille's second touchdown of the night made it 42-10 in the third. Then early in the fourth quarter, McDevitt just churning it out on the ground. Sincere Bowers with another big 38-yard run. He was over 100 yards tonight. And then on 4th and goal at the 3, Mikey Chia came on, the junior, and booted a 23-yard field goal to make it 45-10 to put us in the mercy rule situation. And that's where this thing ended. McDevitt, 4-0. Got out of here, we think, healthy. It did not appear that Marquise Williams was injured. I mean, we'll obviously find out more after the game, but they just went with Sincere in the second half and Kephart.
Yeah, it looks like they were just maybe trying to get Marquise some rest since it's his first game back. Maybe not in the best condition because of the 2 weeks off, but make sure to check on that, make sure everything's okay. But he stayed in. He was dressed the whole time in the second half there. I think they just wanted to get some carries to Sincere and Ty, see what they had.
So some final thoughts, Alex. Anything for final takeaways from this game?
Yeah, I thought the offense looked really good tonight. I thought a lot of different ways for a lot of different people to touch the ball, which was solid for McDevitt. You don't want people to be able to lock in on just one or two guys, like lock in on a Marquise or a Mario or someone. Everyone was touching the ball, and with the playmakers that we have on offense, it's important to get everyone some touches and let them make plays for you. And then defense, I thought our D-line was very dominant, getting a lot of pressure when they did try to pass, which our secondary, I don't think they allowed a completion, maybe one or two. And then the D-ends, I thought, and the linebackers had a big game, keeping the Isaac Signs locked in and not letting him get outside and make any big plays for Cumberland Valley.
Yeah, they were active. Bakos and Denalo were really active and really took care of the edges and those young defensive tackles. Odazon Troublefield had a good game. The linebackers we've talked about quite a bit, and just a lot of positives. So McDevitt's 4-0. Next Friday night, Alex, is possibly the last home game of the year with the shortened playoff structure of District 3 will only have a 4-team playoff. So, because McDevitt's playing one less game than the Lancaster-Lebanon teams, they could, in theory, go 6-0 and still not get the number 1 or 2 seed because those teams are going to have 7 games. So we don't take anything for granted. Next Friday could be our last home game. We hope not, but it could very well be. But for Brian Gregoritz and the McDevitt Tech crew who brought you this game tonight, we thank them. For Alex Marsico, who called the play-by-play for you, this is Rob Pugliese. We thank you very much for watching. Again, as I said last week, if you don't follow McDevitt Athletics and McDevitt Football on Twitter, you really should, because there's a lot of news on there every day about football and all of our teams here at Bishop McDevitt. So thank you very much for watching. We bid you good night from the McDevitt Sports Network.